In a shocking turn of events that no one saw coming, media mogul Tyler Perry took center stage at the 2025 BET Awards not to accept an honor or promote a new film but to publicly distance himself from Meghan Markle. The multi-billionaire director and philanthropist stunned the audience with an emotional but sharp rebuke, calling out Meghan for what he described as a pattern of manipulation, ungratefulness, and unpaid debts, both financial and moral. For a woman who once called Tyler Perry her lifeline during her much-publicized fallout with the British royal family, this very public breakup was as dramatic as any Hollywood screenplay. But according to Perry, it's not fiction, it's fact. Tyler Perry has long been one of Meghan's most visible allies. He famously lent her and Prince Harry his Los Angeles mansion in 2020 during their turbulent exit from royal life, even offering them private security when the royal family reportedly cut them off. Meghan has repeatedly thanked Perry in public interviews, painting him as a generous savior during her darkest time. But according to sources close to Perry, that narrative leaves out key details, particularly Meghan's alleged failure to honor promises, misuse of support, and her continuous entanglement in drama that ultimately began to damage his reputation. At the heart of Perry's grievances is what he reportedly referred to as emotional blackmail. According to insiders, Perry felt pressured into offering his resources and platform to Meghan without ever receiving a genuine show of gratitude or accountability in return. Helping someone in need is one thing, he said during the awards show, but being used, misled, and made to carry someone's burdens while they publicly present a one-sided version of events? That's another thing entirely. What's more, Perry hinted that Meghan has not only burned bridges in Hollywood but left a trail of unpaid debts, literal and figurative. There's a difference between struggling and being entitled, he said, adding, real friendships aren't transactional. But if all you bring is chaos, there's only so long people will keep the door open for you. This stark transformation in their relationship isn't just a matter of personal fallout, it reflects a growing sentiment in certain Hollywood circles. While Meghan and Harry continue to present themselves as global humanitarians and media entrepreneurs, their actual track record is raising eyebrows. From the cancellation of their Netflix projects to their falling out with Spotify and the quiet distancing of Oprah Winfrey, another early ally, the couple's influence is clearly waning. In Tyler Perry's case, the breaking point reportedly came after Meghan allegedly attempted to leverage his name for a new documentary project without his consent. According to a production insider, Perry was shocked to learn that footage from his home, originally filmed during their 2020 stay, was being shopped around as part of a new exclusive insight into royal trauma. Perry saw this as a breach of trust and a misuse of his personal generosity. Moreover, while Meghan often speaks of mental health and empowerment, critics argue that her actions reflect a more self-serving agenda. Her frequent portrayal of herself as a victim, some say, overshadows those who actually supported her, and makes it difficult to hold her accountable for her own missteps. As Perry said in his BET speech, there's a fine line between sharing your truth and rewriting the truth to serve your own narrative. The fallout may also be connected to Perry's growing discomfort with being viewed as part of what some have called Meghan's sympathy entourage. Sources close to the director claim he now regrets being pulled into royal drama and feels that his goodwill was manipulated for media optics. He gave her a home, protection, privacy, and what he got in return was drama and damage control, one insider said. The response from the BET audience was a mixture of shock, awkward laughter, and silent nods. For many, Perry's words validated what they had quietly suspected, that Meghan Markle may not be the innocent, misunderstood outsider she's made herself out to be. Rather, as Perry's blistering monologue implied, she may be a calculated opportunist who has exhausted the goodwill of even her most generous allies. While Meghan and Harry have yet to release a statement in response to Perry's public takedown, social media is ablaze. Hashtags like #PerryExposes Meghan and #RoyalScam are trending, and major media outlets are now combing through the couple's previous statements with fresh scrutiny. As one tweet put it, if Tyler Perry Mr. Forgiveness himself is done with Meghan, then something seriously went wrong. In a world where reputations are often crafted through PR firms and talk show appearances, Tyler Perry's unfiltered BET Awards moment might have done more damage to Meghan's public image than any royal critic or British tabloid ever could. And for many, it was a long time coming. The aftermath was immediate and seismic. Within hours, clips of Perry's on-stage remarks had gone viral, circulating across platforms like wildfire. Commentators, bloggers, and even former Meghan sympathizers began openly questioning the Duchess's credibility and integrity. The media had long tiptoed around criticism of Meghan for fear of backlash, but Perry's statement seemed to give permission for a more honest and less forgiving conversation to unfold. For years, Meghan curated an image of victimhood and empowerment, often framing herself as the silenced outsider within royal and Hollywood circles. But Perry's remarks shattered that image, exposing what many now interpret as a pattern of opportunism. Even those once hesitant to speak out began sharing eerily similar accounts of broken promises, one-sided loyalty, and strategic alliances that seemed to benefit Meghan more than anyone else. Behind closed doors, it's rumored that influential names in entertainment and philanthropy are reassessing their associations. If Perry is pulling the plug, you better believe others are quietly doing the same, one Hollywood executive stated anonymously. It's a dramatic fall from grace, but one that, according to Perry and many others, was earned. The world may finally be catching up to a truth that's been whispered in powerful circles for years. When it comes to Meghan Markle, not everything is as it seems.